Hi, hello, welcome. My name is FeleciaMarie, and this is True Moon Tarot. We are doing a random message to see what comes out. However, I will say this before I started recording and I hit the record button. The thought that popped into my head was follow your dreams. And then upon cutting the deck, we have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands. So, excuse me. With following your dreams, with the Three of Wands, that means that you have a way, you have prosperity, you are on the right path, right? A way has been paved for you, and you will succeed. I hope I didn't mix those up. And then with the Ten of Swords card, that is the internal thoughts that you have about yourself, the doubts that maybe have been put into your head from a young age, right? All those little, your self-conscious things. And it's all that of your own making, right? So you are standing in your own way of whatever your wish fulfillment is, whatever this purpose is that you are working your way towards. You are currently causing your mindset to hinder that manifestation, right? So that's what I'm picking up on. I feel as if there is a little bit more with this. Like some of you, maybe you've got some anxiety about certain situations. Maybe you have some hesitation about certain things, certain people. So for some of you, and hopefully those that are drawn to this, right? The whole purpose of my readings that I have been doing anyways is to bring those who are currently matching my frequency, those who need to hear this message who might not necessarily hear it otherwise, right? So you're at the start of this new beginning, right? You're at the start of this new chapter in your life where yes, you know what it is that you want, but you're still working on your mindset. You're still working on the power of your brain, the power of the thoughts that you have, even the negative ones about yourself. And so you kind of have been not teeter-tottering, but you've kind of been going around in circles as to which direction you're going to go with something or how you feel about a certain situation, right? There may be instances right now with certain relationships in your life. We have the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this card has been coming out in almost every single one of my readings for the past, I'm going to say the past week now. That card has been at the bottom of the deck at least the first time I look at it. The Devil card speaks to your doubts, your fears, your hesitations, the parts about yourself that you don't necessarily like. It can also speak to you being submissive to others. It can speak to you not putting yourself in the same league as other people around you, right? So you view yourself as lesser than somebody else or as lesser than these people. You don't have a good confidence. You don't have very much self-confidence within yourself, right? And what self-confidence you do have, it's probably stemmed in some kind of trauma. Or it comes from some kind of trauma bond, right? Now, a lot of us, and I say a lot of us, but it's specifically the people that are in my life. I tend to, during certain phases in my life, I tend to have people who will be going through similar things. Those tend to be the people that I am friends with and the people that I hang out with and the people who are around me, the people I even talk to, right? Don't get me wrong. I still have some amazing friends that, yes, I talk to on occasion. No, we don't talk to all the time. They have their own lives. They have families, right? So, not saying anything like that. But, anyways, I sidetracked. And I lost my train of thought, just like that, so quickly. Anyways, okay, so there is some sort of union that's coming together. We also have the Lovers card here, so there is some kind of union, and I believe that this, especially with the fact that it is the Devil card with it, that this union that this Lovers card is speaking about or representing is more of a union within yourself, right? It's where you start to overcome your trauma and you start to relive a new life. You start to let go of the things that affected you in the past, and you don't let them let the emotional damage and the emotional trauma that they might have caused, you don't let it carry on into your new life, right? You have officially let it go. You have officially moved on. Yes, you still think about it. Yes, it is still a part of who you are, but the emotions surrounding it are changed, right? They have been transformed into something that was once painful and sad or scared, timid, right? And now it is something loving and happy and beautiful. That is what we're coming into right now, is coming into this moment of truly loving ourselves, of truly loving what is within us, what is within our hearts, what is within our soul, our being, right? Having true unconditional love for yourself. Now, a lot of you have probably been struggling with relationships lately. You might have been, don't tell me, okay. You might have been worried about certain people, certain relationships within your life. You might have been worried that some of those things are going to have to be let go of. And that's not necessarily true, but there are those around you who you can lean on. There are those around you who who are there for you. But you need to make sure that you weed out the people who no longer match you, who no longer serve the purpose within your life that they are supposed to. Not necessarily supposed to, but that if they no longer serve a purpose in your life, it's time to let them go. It's time to get rid of them, because you don't want to carry old energy into something new, right? You don't want to carry something that somebody or something that might be resentful into a new chapter in your life, right? Let's see what. Give me some more about the devil card. I will call her back in just a second. Okay, so I asked for clarification on the devil card. We got Temperance and the Queen of Swords. So right now, the devil card is probably telling you to maybe make these actions, right? You're probably having these doubts in your head that this needs to happen, or this needs to happen, when really you need to be having patience. You really need to take the time. You need to think about your actions, think about your thoughts, right? Think about what it is that is truly occurring around you, right? Think of everything from not just a perspective of you, but also from an outside looking in perspective. Because when we come to situations that kind of have our anxiety a little up in the air, right, we tend to worry or overthink or focus on the wrong things, and we tend to have a very narrow mindset about something. It is very hard when you are stressed and when you're worried to think of everything in a bigger, broader picture, right? But then we also have the Sun card that came out right after that, which again speaks to the positive and the optimistic mindset that one can hold, and how it will infect and that was a weird way to put it, how it will infect your life. Because I was from a really young age, I suffered with bipolar disorder type 2 manic depression. I also suffered from severe anxiety. I also suffered from just overall slight disassociation, right? When those things were occurring in my life, I had nowhere to go. I had no one to talk to. I felt like I was all by myself, right? And eventually, with the help of my mom and my dad and a doctor, I was able to work my way around it. I was able to change the way that I perceived those things and change the way that I let it affect me to where it no longer does, if that makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong, I still struggle with all those things. But because of the mindset that I have been able to instill within myself, things aren't as chaotic or as bad as they could be, or as bad as they used to be, right? I am very grateful for that part in that aspect of my life, and thankful to all of the people that have been here through my life with me. So you need to take your time and you need to focus. This is the Eight of Pentacles card, and right now this card, I feel like it's saying be selfish. Focus on yourself. It is okay to worry about yourself, because now is the time when you can truly give yourself the love that maybe you didn't receive in the past, or the love that you wish you had, or you are able to help spread the love that other people in your life didn't have, right? And you get to spread the love that other people might have wished they had, right? Or had wanted. Now is the opportunity to where you can truly work on yourself, love yourself unconditionally, make things balanced within your life. That way you can truly put that out into the world, and you can truly be that beacon of love and light and hope for other people around you. So that is the message I have for you guys today. I hope you resonated with that. I hope it spoke to you, and that, you work on it, love yourself. Anyways, I gotta go call my friend back and see what she wants. So anyways, love you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful week.